everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have quite a lot of books at the moment. I've been collecting them and just not reading them. So I thought that this week I would do a book haul to show kind of what I've bought in the last few months, and hopefully it will inspire me to start reading again, because I haven't read in so long and I don't know, I feel like I need to give myself some sort of motivation to read again. So I thought maybe talking through all these books will get me excited, you know, to start reading them and get me into it. So I've got 5 books, like sit down and read, like novel type books. I've got like a travel book, and then I also have a diary as well. So I'm going to just show them all, and yeah. So firstly, novel wise, I've got 3 from people that I've never really heard of. I got them based on recommendations and also like how they were in the charts. Now I know you can't judge books by that, but I did just want to try some new books by authors that I didn't know, and I thought that that would probably be the best way to do it. So the first book that I got on a recommendation, and it is Hidden Figures by Margot Lee Shetterly. So it's this one here, and yeah, I got this from a recommendation. Someone that I have on Instagram that I know reads a lot said that if there was any book that she would read like this year, if she could discount all the other books that she'd read, it would be this one. And I was like, that's a pretty good recommendation. So I thought I would get this. I believe from the picture that it is now a film as well. Let's have a look. So I do think it is now a film, and it is the untold story of the African American woman who helped win the space race. So yeah, it just looks really interesting, and as I say, a really good recommendation. So I thought I would give this a go. It's not too big either, so I don't feel like it's going to be one that's going to take me ages to read. So I need to get cracking on this. Next is This Must Be the Place by Maggie O'Farrell. This is one that I saw in a supermarket. It was in the charts, and I did the typical thing and I judged a book by its cover because I really like this cover. But I read like the blurb and everything. It sounds like a really good book. It's a nice kind of chunky one. I feel like it's a really good one to read in the summer, so I definitely wanted to give this one a go. It does sound to be like a bit of a love story, but I do really like books like that. I feel like I get really into the characters and everything, so I am really looking forward to reading this. So this is another one that I got from the supermarket based on the charts, and it is Truly Madly Guilty by Leanne. Oh, I'm going to say this really badly. Leanne Moritre? It's this one anyway. Again, another one that I did judge a little bit by the cover. I got it because I thought this looked quite cool. But again, I did also read the blurb. I read loads of different like blurbs and picked out the 2 that I wanted. So the like synopsis bit on this is, this is a story which begins with a barbecue. By the end of it, a lifelong friendship will be in tatters, a marriage on the rocks, an innocent bystander dead. In just one evening, 6 lives will change forever. So yeah, I thought this was quite a good mix between what could possibly be a love story and a little bit of like a horror-y like murder story as well. So I just thought this would be a good one to try to branch out into other things. I do normally only read kind of love stories. I'm really bad for that. So I thought this would be quite a good one to kind of get a little bit of something else into the mix. I got both of these from the supermarket. I believe it was Asda, and they were on 2 for £7, which is excellent value. And yeah, I can't wait to start reading these ones. Now the next 2 are YouTuber books. I am a sucker for like collecting things. So when I become like a fan of someone, or I admire someone's work, anything like that, I like to collect things. So when I saw that, you know, these 2 YouTubers were bringing out books, I was like, well, I'm going to end up getting them anyway. You know, I'll have a look online, see what they are. And when it happened for me to go online and look at them, they had released their signed copies. Now the thing with a signed copy is it's exactly the same price as like a standard one. So there's no point, well, in my mind, I don't see the point in buying like a standard one when I can buy a signed version. And have it as like a collectible. So these 2 are from YouTubers, and they are both signed. So the first one is Louise Pentland's Wild Like Me. Now I was going to buy this book anyway. I thought from all the hype it just sounded really, really good. It sounds like a really nice story that I'll get really into. So I really wanted this regardless. and again I saw that it was unsigned, so I thought I may as well. So this has only got like a standard blurb, it doesn't have the like really short synopsis, but I'll just read out like the beginning. Robin Wilde is an awesome single mum. She's great at her job, her best friend Lacey and bonkers Auntie Kath love her, and little liar to the moon and back. From the outside everything looks just fine, but Robin has a secret. And I'm not going to read it more because it's quite a long blurb, so yeah. But that's that, and I do have insert inside, which has been signed by Louise. So it's just a nice little collectible to have, as well as what I think will be a really good book. I might try and get back with like reviews of some of these, even if it's on the blog rather than on this channel, just to kind of like explain what I thought. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be as well, so I think this is going to be a really good read. And then the last book, which is again is from a YouTuber, is the Pointless Blog Pointless Book 3. Now, I haven't had any of the previous Pointless Blog books, but I have kind of seen the insides, and it seems like quite a good interactive book, if that makes sense. So it's not like a novel, you don't sit down and read it, but from what I can see, there's just lots of little things to like fill in. So there's like colouring pages and things like that. I find books like this really good for flights and things. I am actually going to New York this winter, and I thought that this would be a really good book to take with me to be able to do on the flight. So I'd normally take like a colouring book and I'd do that for a little while, but I thought that this would be quite good because it's got lots of different things. I don't just have to sit and colour, like I can do like puzzles and like little things like that. So I thought this would be quite a good one. Again, I got this on pre-release, so it is signed. So it's got like the PB in there, but again exactly the same price as the normal copy, which I wanted anyway, and I just thought I may as well get this one. So on to the travel book. This is something that I got when I went to Anthropology in London. I did very briefly mention it in my Anthropology haul, which I will link below, but because it was a book I was saving it for this because I knew I wanted to do this video, and it's so like new and I've been keeping it for this. It's still in the wrapping. But this is the New York Times 36 Hours in New York and Beyond. So as I just mentioned, I am going to New York this winter. We've been trying to find cute little books like this that are just like standard travel books, so that we can try lots of different things when we're there, but not just the touristy things. And I thought that this would be quite a good book to read through. I've heard some really good reviews, and I'm really excited to kind of have a look through this. It's nice and little because I hate massive like tall books. I just find them really daunting. So this is a nice little book that I'm hoping I'll be able to whiz through and get some good ideas from. This I got from Anthropology. It was originally $7.99, but it was on sale for $4.95, and luckily this was the last one in the store. We were looking through the books for ages, and then my mum was just like, "Oh Hannah, is this it?" So I was like, "Oh my god, yes, that is the one that I've wanted for like 3 months, and it's the only one that's left, so we need to pick it up so that no one else takes it." So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. If I do find any really good areas or like things to do in this book, I will actually write it up with some of my New York bits towards the end of this year, just to kind of, I don't know, add it all together rather than do like a review on this, because it is a travel book, it's not like a novel. And then the last one that I got is a planner. So it's a 2017 to 2018 planner that I got from TK Maxx. Again, I don't know if I actually mentioned this in my homeware haul that I did a few weeks ago, but I wanted to include this in like the book haul, and it's this gorgeous planner. Look at all that like foiling, just oh, it's so pretty. So this is from the brand Ruby by Maria Me. It's a 17-month planner, so it does like the end of this year and then 2018 as well. So it's a really good one, but it's not huge. Like normally for an 18-month planner you're looking at like a massive book. So I thought that this was really good. So it's got like a little bind thing here, and you open it up, and the reason that I got this specific one, there was a couple of other ones. There was a marble one, and there was also like a bright pink one, but the reason that I specifically got this, and it is a really stupid reason, but this one has stickers in. So this has like quite a few little stickers. I don't know if you can see, but basically you go through the planner and you can pop those on specific dates. So there's one for like birthdays, you've got anniversaries, if you're going for concerts, if you've got like a nail or a hair appointment. And I just thought this was really cute. I feel like I don't use planners as much as I should, so this should hopefully help me, and this might like inspire me to get more stickers to inspire me to use it more as well, if that makes sense. So in this, it's like bound. The binding is like a goldy coppery colour as well, and you've got all the little tabs down the side. I can't do this without like hitting myself in the face. You've got all the tabs down the side for the months, which are really cute, and then inside, when you get to the months, it's just like a standard block planner. Try and find something that might be a bit different. So what you get with this is you get the block planner at the beginning of each month, and then when you go into the month, you get like lined bits for each day, so you can write everything in, stick your stickers in, all that kind of thing. So there's plenty of room. And what I also love about this is that when you go to the beginning of each month, there is a little quote which is on like coloured paper with foiled writing. So every month has a different quote. This is the one for December, I believe. So yeah, this is December 2017, and it says, "Believe you can and you're halfway there." Which I just think is lovely. It's got loads of little quotes like that at the beginning of each month. And yeah, it kind of goes through. It's exactly like that for all of 2018. And then at the back, it's got like a little pocket thing here. So it's an insert, and you can put things in the pockets. I like this because I do like collecting things like my train tickets, things like that, because I do like the memories that kind of go with them. So yeah, that was this planner. I absolutely love it. I was so tempted to buy quite a few and give them to friends. I think they're like a lovely present. So it doesn't say on this how much it is originally, but in TK Maxx it was £9.99, which I think for an 18-month planner is super good value. So I really like can't wait to start using this. And that is it for the books that I have bought the last few months. I think this is the first ever book haul that I've done on this channel. I have done one on my blog before, which I will leave the link for below. That was quite a while ago, but I do like buying my books in like bulk, and then I only have to buy them every few months, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will try and remember, because I'm a little bit rubbish, but I will try and remember to do like a blog post or something with some reviews a little bit later in the year once I've read these, just so you kind of know whether it's worth the purchase or not. And yeah, I can't wait to kind of sit down and start reading these. I need to invest a bit more time in reading. It's dropped off my radar quite a lot recently, so I do need to start reading again. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if there's any books that you think I should be reading. I do have quite a lot in my like Amazon wish list, but I do go on recommendations a lot. So if there's anything that you think I would enjoy, please do let me know down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next week with another video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.